Okay, something I'd like to talk about is the undercarriage. I'm just trying to get some good angles of it here. It's quite a complex design in that each part of the undercarriage where you can see a silver pin is hinged. And not only that, it unfolds and twists, and you've got to get mounts such as this one up here in the right place. In the end, mine wouldn't stay in place. I had great difficulty with it. I actually broke one of the doors that holds it in place. So I've actually opened the undercarriage out, put it in place, and super glued the connections of the undercarriage that join onto the airframe. So that's one down here, there's one just through in there, there's one up there, there's one up here at the top. They're all super glued in, so they're in place. The suspension of the undercarriage still works. The front undercarriage here opened up very nicely, unfolded. It's more robust than the back ones, and this fake hydraulic ram just clips in place here, and it's quite sturdy. It's got a little bit of movement, but not a lot. You see there? Whereas these rears, they've actually got a huge amount. So you've got to be very careful with them. The other thing I've done on mine is I noticed that the rockets and missiles wouldn't quite fit in properly. There'd be a slightly bent angle or upside down, and you couldn't see the writing. So what I've done is I've reset them, so to speak, and I've trimmed some of the connectors and I've used glue to connect them in. So the whole missile module, if you like, is one piece on mine, and it is just pushed fit into the bottom of the wing, so I can remove it as one complete unit. Now that's only the outer missiles. The fuel tanks and the missiles on the belly, they clipped in, no problem at all. No problem at all. Now this version is the Weekend of Heroes 2009 Christmas Show Special. So it comes with the lights, and under here there is a light switch. You switch it on, as you can see the LED lights up. You have a port and starboard lights. This is blue. Well, I actually think it should be green, but it's no biggie. The engine lights make it look as though it's got a reheat on. That's quite nice, especially in the evening when the lights are dim in the room. It glows quite nicely. As you can see here, you have two blue like radar lights shining into the pilot, and the rear here as well, you've got a single one shining in. And again, when the light's dimmed and it's in the evening, that shows the detail up quite nicely. And finally at the front here, you've got a nice red. I'd say they're LEDs, but I don't think they are. I actually think they are bulbs, but I might be wrong on that. Trying to show you a bit of the detail there. As you can see, I'm limited for space, so the configuration of the wings on mine are in the back position, slightly open. You can see the gap here. It could, if they're totally closed, it's like that. so I can afford to have them slightly opened. Again, it's only a space restriction issue, but as I display it in what I call the hanger condition, that is cockpit up on radome open, then it suits it fine.